Children, as you know that I have discussed with you how to punctuate the sentences, and we discussed that when should we write capital letters as we know that we should write in the beginning, and if there is any proper noun, and also I is written in capital letter. We also learned when to use the proper punctuation marks like comma, full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, and the use of apostrophe too. Now in this module, children, I am going to talk to you and try to explain to you that how to use inverted commas. Now you will say it is something new. We have not heard about it. Yes, we are going to learn something new today. The use of inverted commas. You must have seen when you read a book or you read a story book or your textbooks, whatever books you read, you must have seen these inverted commas as I have put here. Inverted commas. Okay, children, you all have seen this inverted commas. Children, inverted commas are used when somebody says something. We put the person's words within inverted commas. These are called inverted commas. You must have seen some like this. Okay. So, when somebody is saying something, like I am saying many things now, or you also speak many things, your mother, father, sister, brother, all of us, sometimes we speak something, but what happened? We put the person's word within, when we are writing in inverted comma, means we are talking about the person and what he or she has said, exact those words we are putting. And if we put in inverted comma, this is exactly what he or she has spoken. Like I give you one example. Like if I say, my mother said that she is not feeling well today. You can tell somebody, suppose you have told to your neighbor or your friend or your other members of the family that today morning my mother said that she is not feeling well. Okay? But in other way also we can see, my mother said, I am not feeling well today. Now, I have not used she, it is I. Now who is I? Who is speaking these words? I am not feeling well today or I am sick today. It is your mother. So it is the direct speech or the exact words which your mother has spoken, and we are putting it in inverted commas. So children, when we directly put those exact words of a person, we have to put it in inverted commas starting and at the end. That shows that this is not what I am speaking. I am just conveying the sentences or the words whosoever the speaker has said. It is the direct speech of the person. The second thing you have to remember, children, we open the inverted commas at the start of the sentence and close them at the end of the sentence. Now I will show you how we start. But there are two inverted commas, one at the beginning and other at the end. Like my mother said, I am not feeling well today. So I start with inverted comma and then feeling well today, again inverted comma, close. We put a comma after the last word before we open the inverted. Before we start with the inverted comma, we have to put a comma. See, I have given one example here. My mother said, I am going to the market. Now, here you are not going to the market. Your mother is going. So, that's why mother's direct words. You cannot say, I am going. You can say, my mother said that she is going to the market or she was going to the market. Okay, but here I am putting the direct words, so I have put inverted comma, and before I start the sentence, the direct words of the speaker, I have to put comma. It can be said, comma, or asked also. You can ask the question also, like my father asked, where are you going? Now these are the direct words of your father. Father directly used those words and he said, where are you going? So you can say my father asked, comma, where are you going? Okay. So in this way, my mother said, and then you have to put a comma. And then inverted comma start in the beginning and start the sentence with capital letter. When you put inverted comma and start the sentence, always start in capital letter, end the sentence with a punctuation mark and then put the inverted comma, close inverted comma. Now two inverted commas are there. This is the open inverted comma, this is the closed inverted comma. But close inverted comma, children have to remember, you have to put the punctuation mark and then you have to close it. Okay, once you do sentences, you know that. So the first word after the inverted comma is open is written with capital letter. As you can see, I have written in capital letter. So whether you ask the question or is it a statement or an exclamatory sentence or a command or a request, whatever it is, when we are writing the sentences in direct speech of that person, we have to write my mother said or the teacher said or my brother asked, comma, and then you put inverted comma, start the inverted comma, complete the sentence and then you close the inverted comma. But before you close the inverted comma, you have to put the correct punctuation mark, because if you are giving a statement, then put the full stop and then close the inverted comma. And remember that when you start the inverted comma, before that you have to put a comma there. Okay, and then you close, you put the close inverted comma. Before that we have to put the correct punctuation. In this way we write the inverted commas. Okay, this is also another way of punctuating the sentence. Punctuation is very important in this because we have to remember many things. We have to remember that when we start the inverted comma, before that we have to put a comma. When we start the inverted comma and then we write the sentence in capital letters, start the sentence in capital letter, end the sentence with the correct punctuation mark, whatever it is, full stop, comma, full stop, question mark or exclamatory mark, and then you close the sentence with inverted commas. Okay, so this is all about inverted commas. Next module we will do the sentences and it will be clear to you. Thank you.